Hey all, it's Pam Pryor. It's another gorgeous day in the neighborhood, so I had to take a break outside to talk to you about something that came up today with somebody I was talking with. You're pretty used to hearing that, I think. But first of all, the beautiful day here does just make me think about how horrible things are down in the Southwest right now. And I don't know, sitting here on this porch makes me feel a little bit guilty about that. And I just hope and pray that everybody that needs to get rescued gets rescued, and that as quickly as possible we can get that city and those folks who've been so tragically dislodged back into homes and some sense of normalcy. And it's kind of staggering when you think about all the details that they're having to wrestle with right now. So an accounting tip for the day feels a little bit out of alignment with that. But I think we all still need to keep doing what we do. And the reason we need to keep doing what we do is so that we can add value wherever we can and get back, hopefully, a return that allows us to help more and more people in these kinds of situations. So it all circles back. I'm not sure exactly whether that's a rationalization or not, but it does. It did require some sort of mention. So I actually also have a barking dog right now that I need to take care of. So let's go let him or her out so that she doesn't make this even more difficult. There we go. Come on out. Come on out. There we go. But the thing that I will talk about today, because I did have a call with a prospective client today, and that call really did reinforce for me just how critical it is. They called me at a really, really good time. And as a result, I'm able to give them some input and guidance and help in a time where it makes the most, one of the places where it makes the most sense to put financial structure in place. And the thing that I want to be sure of is that when I say financial structure, if you're an entrepreneur listening to this, you understand that what I really mean is the processes in place that fit your business where you are today. So I'm not saying that we're going to take the full suit of armor that's required to be a financial linchpin for a Fortune 500 company and drop it on a small business and crush it in the process. No, what we're talking about is giving you that same level of quality that Fortune 100 company has, but because you are running a small, agile, flexible business, we need to do that in a way that really brings financial clarity to you with confidence, reliability, transparency, all the things that you need, but in a way that doesn't at all slow down your pace or cripple your organization. So many times in entrepreneurial organizations, $1-2 million companies and less, people are serving a whole bunch of different roles and carrying a lot of hats. And that was the case with the person I talked with this morning. So, when we design something for somebody like that, we need to make absolutely sure it fits them and doesn't crush them and doesn't add costs. So, we need to make sure that bookkeepers, accountants, CFOs, whoever you're working with, are working with you to make sure that they figure out what fits with your profitability model, your vision, your culture, but still gets you that 100% financial confidence in what you're doing and how you're building your business. And in this particular case, the reason it's such an important time for them to talk to us is they're just about to go through a major growth spurt. And that's fantastic. Every business wants to hit the point where they're going through a major growth spurt. But this young woman, very wisely said, this is good, but now that we're going to do this, we need to really prepare to be able to scale in a way that makes sense. And quite frankly, we don't really have the financial information we need to be able to do it with 100% confidence. Yes, I'd love to get in place a cash flow forecast. Yes, I'd love to get in place regular monthly reporting that makes a lot of sense to me and is aligned with the way I think about the business and the owners think about the business. So it was really sort of a validation for me that we are hitting this ball. We're hitting it right off the tee down the middle, and people need this. There are accountants and bookkeepers that have got things in place in order for the taxes to be filed, but business owners are just walking around with this little bit of uncertainty that turns into this gray haze that kind of hovers around them because the data they're currently getting doesn't make a lot of sense. So my tip for today is, if you are at a point of growth, start to think about what needs to be put in place so that as you grow, you can be 100% certain, or nothing's 100% certain. You can be as certain as possible that your cash flow is set up to support that growth, and that you have lines of credit or credit cards or whatever it is you're growing your business with in place to cover the months or the weeks that you might have cash flow issues during growth, which is perfectly normal. And I suggest, if you need something like that, I beg you to go to my website, and without having to need to even opt in or anything, you can download there a 13-week cash flow forecast model and the video telling you how to use it. And I suggest that you go take a look at that, especially if you're just getting ready to grow and turn some of that hard-earned cash into investment into your business for growth. I want you to have that tool in your hands. Also, just a shout out to ask you to please share this or my website with anybody you know who may be an entrepreneur who needs some financial help. We're getting ready to launch a podcast on September 12th. All the information for that is over on my Pam Pryor fan page for the radio show. Would love it if you'd like that page. I'll include it in the comments down here so that you can click on that and link over to it, but would love for you to join that page if there's any of this information that might be valuable. Ton of videos over there with content. We're recording the podcasts live on that site so that you can see really what kind of topics we're going to be covering. My goal is to make finance fun for 10,000 entrepreneurs in the next 12 months. I'm going to have them all chanting at the end of 12 months that finance is fun, because it can be. And it can be when we start to get the information turned into what you as the business owners find the most useful and helpful, and it starts to actually be part of running your business instead of something that you're running your business to create. And that's the goal. That's what we're here for. That's what the podcast is about. That's what the book, Your First CFO, is about. That's what the services we offer are about. So I really do invite you to check that out. The website is pampryor.com, www.pamprior.com. And the page is at PS Pryor, P S as in Sam, Pryor, Prior. Please like that page, or refer it to anybody who might get some help out of the guidance and tips and tricks that we pop out here every day. And I hope you have a great rest of day. And again, prayers and thoughts go out to Houston. And if anybody can think of or knows additional ways other than what we're already seeing on Facebook to help any of the folks in Houston, feel free to add them to the comments here, and I will share them with my entire audience. You all have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.